In this video, we are going to install this 3-channel dashcam provided by GKU for review. Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Greg, and in this channel I create product reviews, mods, install guides of cool car accessories and gadgets. A 3-inch IPS screen, your cabin camera, which records up to 2.5K with a wide-angle view of 150 degrees. Your cabin camera can rotate up to 270 degrees. 4 IR LEDs to help deliver enhanced night vision. On the bottom, we have your power button, your microphone, menu button, left button, right button, your reset button, and your OK button. Up on top, we have your Type-C power port, your micro SD card slot, which supports up to 512 gigs. They do include a 64 gig micro SD card, your emergency lock button, and this is where you'll put your GPS mount. The GPS mount just slides right in. The mount can rotate 175 degrees, has an adhesive, and a port for your rear camera. This mount is equipped with a GPS module. And here is your front camera, which records at 4K with a wide-angle view of 170 degrees. Your rear camera, which records at 1080p with a wide-angle view of 150 degrees. Your rear camera can rotate 360 degrees. This dashcam has a built-in super capacitor for a reliable performance in extreme weather conditions. 19.69 feet rear camera cable, a 9.84 feet power cable, a couple of electrostatic films, a couple of additional adhesive, your trim tool, a few cable mounting clips, and your user manual. If you're interested in this product, I'm going to leave the product link in the description below.
And this here is where I plan on mounting the rear camera. As you can see, I ran the wire from the front where I plan on mounting the front camera all the way over here up to here, and all the excess wire I plan on just hiding it behind this panel. To hide the wire, you simply take your trim tool and just tuck everything in nicely and just work your way to the front. I'm going to go ahead and remove this A-pillar column. I want to make sure this wire does not interfere with the curtain airbags. We want to remove these 2 covers on the handle. Just pop it out. Just like so. We have 2 size 10 bolts. Let's go ahead and remove those. Then we can just pull it out. Then we go ahead and pry this panel open. Okay, and you can see we want to run the wire behind your curtain airbags. Then we can put this back and tuck the rest of the wire in. So here's the end of the rear camera tucked in underneath the headliner. So here's the end of the rear camera cable tucked in nicely underneath the headliner. Then we go ahead and mount your front dash cam.
Then we go ahead and plug in your rear camera cable. Now we go ahead and plug in your power adapter just by plugging this end to this end and this to your cigarette plug. However, for this install, I do have a power adapter right up here, which is ignition controlled with a switch for continuous power or timed power. If you're interested in a product like this, I'll leave the product link in the description below. Simply plug in your USB, then the USB to your camera. Now you're all ready to go. Go ahead and adjust your camera. Remove any protective film. Then we go ahead and start up the vehicle. Okay, I'll take you to your initial setup. We're gonna go ahead and hit OK for English. And adjust to your time zone. Miles per hour. Start recording. Alright, so here is your front camera. You can press the OK button to switch camera views. Here is your cabin camera. Here is your rear camera. Right now it's upside down. I'll go ahead and show you how to flip it later on in the video. And now we have your 3 cameras showing on the screen. Your front, your cabin, and your rear camera. You can access your settings through here. Just hit this gear button. All your settings here. The settings are also accessible via app. There's one feature that's not shown in the app. That would be your fatigue reminder. Go ahead and click that. You can turn fatigue reminder off. Have it remind you in 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours to take a break. We go ahead and open up your app. On the bottom, you're gonna click connect. It's gonna take you to your Wi-Fi. Okay, then we connect to GKU D1000. Your default password 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Hit connect. We go back to your app. And here we have your live camera view. Okay, on the left of your screen, you can switch your camera views, turn on and off your mic. On the bottom right is where you go to your settings. You can turn your sound recording on or off. You can adjust your video resolution, 4K up front, 1080p cabin camera, and 1080p rear camera. Or 2.5K up front, 1080p cabin camera, and 1080p rear camera. You can adjust your loop duration, 1 minute, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes. Change your light source frequency depending on what country you're in. US is 60 Hertz. Turn on and off your time watermark, your watermark that is stamped on the video itself. Change your speed unit, kilometers per hour or miles per hour. You can have your speed watermarked onto the video, your GPS coordinates onto the video, and your interior camera. You can turn that on or off. And this here is where you'll flip your rear camera. Remember early on in the video, our rear camera is upside down. We're gonna go ahead and flip that. And you can see our rear camera is flipped. You can mirror your rear camera. You have your time format. You can have it to 24 hours or 12 hours. Turn on and off daylight savings. You have your collision sensing. Right now set to low. You can turn that off. High, medium, lower, or lowest. Collision sensing is your G sensor. You can turn that off. Turn it up high, medium, low, lower, or lowest. You can adjust your screen brightness. This is your screensaver. You can turn that off or have it go into screensaver in 1 minute, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes. We have your key voice. That's every time you touch the screen, it makes a beep. Your boot voice. This is your startup tone. You can turn that on or off. Show you your GPS signal, how many satellites you're connected to. You can change your camera language, multiple languages to choose from. Turn on and off your GPS data. Your Wi-Fi channel, you can have it 5G or 2.4G. And you have your boot tone. You can turn that on or off. You can adjust your time zone. Here is your current Wi-Fi name. You can change your Wi-Fi password. You have your firmware version. You can format your SD card and do a factory reset. Okay, on your bottom left is where your files are stored. You can click on a file, and on the bottom you can download
take a screenshot or delete that file.
If you have not done so already, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and I'll bring you more content just like this. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.